I am not so excitedly getting ready to head to the grocery store. It's Sunday and I do not usually do that on Sundays. It's my least favorite day to go to the grocery store, but if you saw my last video, I was having a little bit of back pain because of my pelvis was out and I was getting ready to go to the chiropractor. Well, went to the chiropractor on Tuesday, Monday, whatever day it was, and I had an adjustment go wrong and literally could not get off the couch, like horizontal. I could not move, could not stand, could not do anything. Had to go the next day to get like readjusted, but I've been like down, unable to move, unable to like help with dishes, cook dinner, do anything this whole week. So I'm trying to catch up. I'm still not 100%, still can't really like bend well, but life must go on and I'm feeling a ton better. So headed to the grocery store for a nice big haul. Hopefully a nice gentleman will help me get my bags to the car. But yeah. I just got back from the grocery store and I'm sneaking you into our gross dungeon because I had to go to both Target and Aldi today. There was a couple things I needed that Aldi doesn't carry, so I just went to Target, and I have my almost 9-year-old girl's birthday coming up. So I wanted to kind of look around there too and see if there was anything that caught my eye, as well as Easter's coming up, so I had to like sneak in a couple things for baskets. I'm already like thinking about that. So I just wanted to show you real quick like a couple things that I got for the different things. First off, for my two middle girls baskets, they're really into flossing teeth. They really like these little flossers, so I'm gonna add some of those to their Easter baskets. And then I saw this light up punch balloon. I thought that my 2-year-old would really like this, so I'm gonna add that to his Easter basket as well. They also had this pre-wrap. My oldest is a gymnast, a very competitive gymnast, and she just got a rip on her hand from the bars. I thought I'd make her like a little rip kit for either her Easter basket or her birthday, I'm not sure yet, but they had this cute pink one, so I grabbed that. They also had these kind of pastel, really long birthday candles, which she requested a dump cake, which isn't like a normal cake. You know, it's more of like a pudding and it sits in a bowl, so regular candles don't work really well. It's what we've done in the past, but they really don't work well. So when I saw these long ones, I thought that would be perfect for her dump cake. I also grabbed a couple of shirts that were there. This one is like an athletic, just kind of all in motion, long sleeve, perfect for spring, I think. So that'll be good for her birthday. And then they had this kind of t-shirt too. She's really into like the baggy t-shirts right now. So this is actually like an adult's extra small, which I think will fit her nice. So I grabbed that too. And then for my youngest, my 2-year-old, I saw these little glasses. He has wanted sunglasses for a long time. The girls have some, but he doesn't. So I finally found a pair that I thought would actually fit his face, a little small pair. And then I also grabbed him some bubbles. He loves bubbles, and this was a shark, so grabbed that. And then also this little foam sword. He is very into like a make-believe dragons, dinos. The older kids have a sword that's like heavy and kind of dangerous, honestly, for him to wave around. So this foam one I thought would be perfect for him. And all this mostly is from the Bullseye's Playground, like dollar spot. I also picked up some Happy Bubble bath. This would be for Gerard for his basket. And then I picked up this curling cream for Rosemary. She has the most beautiful curls. And so I thought I would grab her some cream for like day 2 after bath day, like where her curls have like started to come out because she brushes them. So I think we're gonna start doing this and maybe just doing combing instead of brushing. I don't know. This first time curly hair mom. I've had stick straight hair my whole life. Also found this coloring book. This is actually for Gerard, believe it or not. He really likes coloring, and he has Care Bears right now and just loves them. He sleeps with them, and I saw this. It was like $1 and I thought that would be great for him. Pretty Princess. It was also on sale from $18.99 to $5.69. So Rosemary or Juliana, I'm not sure which. I feel like Rosemary it would be better for, but Juliana doesn't have much for her basket yet, so it could go to her. But either way, I thought this game would be nice. And then I picked up 2 of these. Actually, these are not for my kids, but I like to like keep on hand things for birthday parties, and I love these little craft kits. And I was short on things for like a little bit older, like the 6, 7, 8 range, and so I thought these little like bead mobile things, I thought that was pretty cute. And then the rest over here is like candy, just that I thought would be good for Easter baskets. This is actually for my friend who's about to have a baby, and I already have her baby shower gift, but I'm gonna add that as like a mom gift. It's like one of her favorites. My oldest just loves these, so I'm gonna do some for her birthday, some for her Easter basket, just a little bit of chocolate. So yeah, just adding a couple of those things too. And now for the reason I went out in the first place, the grocery haul. I will also link all of our meals for the week in the description below. I'll start over here with the big stuff. I'm starting the stock up on diapers, so I got a box of newborn, a box of size 1, and then a 3T, 4T pull up for Gerard. He is potty trained in the day, but I do like to put him on him at night. And wipes. Target right now has the spend, get 15. So I needed those, and I decided just to like start the stock up to get the 15. Added the wipes just to get to the number. I also grabbed this to start doing some freezer meal prep for baby. I'll probably do some breakfasts in the near future, like some breakfast casseroles. So wanted to grab those. St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and also it's Lent. And so on Sundays, I like to, you know, give the kids a little treat because it's been a little hard couple of weeks for them. So I got these Lucky Charms. Someone requested specifically barbecue chips, so grabbed some of those. I also grabbed these pretzel crackers, this time in honey mustard. The last time I was there, this is from Aldi. The last time we got just the regular, and everybody loved them. So I thought we'd try the honey mustard ones this time. They really were very good. I also picked up these protein pancake and waffle mix. The kids have been really asking a lot for pancakes, and it is a lot of time to make my ones from scratch. So these are really nice on weekday mornings, plus the protein, which mine don't have. I also picked up these Kind breakfast proteins. These actually aren't really used for breakfast in our house, but Isabel for gymnastics, she kind of grabs these after school before her practice. These I picked up, they looked good. Honestly, my pregnant brain thought they looked good, and I thought we're gonna have a movie night tonight because we don't watch TV during Lent except for Sundays. So I thought we could do popcorn and these little things as like a special extra treat with our movie night. I also found these shoes at Target on sale. They are actually for my daughter who is going into kindergarten next year. They fit the uniform standard, and they were on sale for $15. So I decided just to grab them in a size 12 and 11. I honestly don't know what size she'll be when she starts school, but even if she's not this size right when she starts, she will grow into them, and they fit the uniform code. I also saw this at Target. It's a shea butter coconut hibiscus bar soap. We just needed some for the shower, and it was on sale, so I thought we'd try it. Got some seaweed. The kids really like this for a snack, as well as some applesauce. I've been making applesauce muffins a lot, and the kids really, really like them, so I grabbed some more applesauce to do that. As far as bread goes, I picked up 2 loaves of sourdough. I picked up a bag of cinnamon raisin bagels for the mornings. Some corn tortillas for some fish tacos at the end of the week. And then at Target, I saw in the bakery that these were on sale. And like I said, we've been having some snacks, like muffin snacks lately. And so I thought, wow, these are like good price, and I wouldn't have to make some right away. So I picked up some mini chocolate chip muffins and some blueberry muffins there. I also saw this at Aldi, which again, my pregnancy mind just thought looked really good. And I've already eaten it in the time that it took me to set up all of this stuff. It was delicious, but I will throw it away. For Friday for fish in Lent, I got some Alaskan cod. We are very particular on wild caught versus farm raised, and cod was what they had in the wild caught, so I grabbed that. I also picked up some tofu for some weeknight dinners. I do an orange glazed tofu that's really good. I picked up 2 packs of chicken breasts. This is gonna be for chicken katsu, which I will make tonight. I also picked up some turkey for lunches. And then, let's see, some baking items we just needed to stock up on. Some brown sugar, some baking powder. I did pick up some chicken salad, again, for lunches. I picked up some ginger paste, use that a lot. Some blueberry preserves, jelly, some cumin, and some tamari. And then moving over here to the fruits and vegetables, I needed a bag of potatoes, so I just got a bag of potatoes and a bag of carrots here, some chopped kale, some coleslaw mix, and a Asian chopped salad kit. Got a pack of zucchini, some red bell peppers, a bag of avocados, a bag of limes, a bag of mandarin oranges, a pack of Bella mushrooms, lots of berries. I got blackberry, blueberry, I got strawberry, and then they had this on sale at Target for like $1, and we can snack on this today. The kids actually really like these melons, but it being winter, we haven't had them a lot, so I thought it would be a nice little Sunday treat to have some melon. And then I picked up some heavy cream, some milk, just a butter restock. I picked up some Havarti cheese. I thought this creamy cheese would go well with sweet potatoes that we're gonna have later this week. Some Swiss cheese, because that's Rosemary's favorite kind to snack on. Some provolone to go on deli sandwiches. I got the whipped cream cheese spread. I like this for the easeability of the kids being able to do it themselves. If I get the blocks, I have to help them, but if it's the whipped, they can pull it out and do it on their own, which saves me time. So even though it's a little bit more expensive than the block, it saves me time and the kids can do it themselves. I also picked up some cottage cheese, if you can see it in there, as well as some 2 different flavors of Greek yogurt. This is my kids' #1 snack, yogurt. So I did a vanilla and a strawberry. And then this I've been adding to like mashed potatoes or just like a snack and stuff. But anytime I need sour cream, I'll use cottage cheese instead, just for the added protein, especially in pregnancy when I'm trying to beef up on that. And then I got 4 dozen eggs, and lastly, some bananas. Another thing I like to do on Sundays is just like know what I'm gonna do for homeschool with Rosemary this week. And so I picked out, we're gonna do emotions and work on our first letter sounds. So I have just like a couple of different things here. It's like a beginning sound. I think I made these. I'm pretty sure I did. Or it's a printable. It's on my website in the preschool lesson plan. I have one on emotions, and you can kind of see all these if you want, but that one is just like you say the sound and which one is it, which letter. Here's like a little game, and then it's like first letter sound, but board game style. And then this one is more of a math one. It goes, again, you can see this stuff on my preschool lesson plans. And then this one is they can draw a face and trace the words. So just a couple of things I already had in my emotions sheet that I had printed off, and then I'll supplement that. But I like to on Sundays. You do? Oh, Mary. On Sundays, I like to at least know what my thoughts are going into the week. I don't necessarily have to have it all like planned and figured out like I did when I was doing this with Isabel, my firstborn. Like now that it's the 3rd time around, I can just like kind of go more off the cuff or just look at previous plans and pull things out right away. So as long as I know what I'm like planning to do, it goes a lot easier. So we're gonna do emotions, and then next week will be St. Patrick's Day, I think. For dinner tonight, I'm making one of my family's favorites, chicken katsu. And so I have in here some chicken butterfly, chicken breast butterfly. You could use tenderloins, but I just like to use breast better. And I butterfly it just to make it thinner. And it's been soaking in milk with some salt and garlic powder. But then I just have a flour mix, a egg wash, and a panko breadcrumb over here. It has to be panko if you want it to be, you know, nice and crispy like katsu should be. And I do a huge batch of this whenever I am taking the time to prep and make it, because it is one of my family's all-time favorites. And it's so good pulled out of the freezer as well. Like you can prep it with the breading. I wrap it in butcher paper, which I can show you later. And then I put it in a Ziploc freezer bag basically. And then you can just pull it out. I portion it into like 6 pieces per bag. That way I only have to pull out what I need for that night instead of everything that I'm prepping. And it's just so easy, especially as baby's coming up. It's gonna be nice to have a couple extra. I'm doing a lot today. So I'll have enough for tonight, I'll have enough for another meal, and probably enough for, you know, 3 extra on top of that. So we will have plenty of this for when baby comes. And this is just such, like, when the kids don't want to eat anything, this is so, like, everybody likes it. It's so nice. So definitely one I like to do with the kids. And it was really cute because Isabel has been a little bit more interested in helping in the kitchen, but she's not always able to because of gymnastics. So they were on winter break and she wanted to learn how to, well, I asked her if she wanted to learn how to butterfly the chicken. So she helped and butterflied all the chicken with me. And, you know, it's just nice to teach them the life skills that they may need as they grow older. And this is one of our favorite dishes. So if she can learn how to make that, she'll always have something to eat in her life, you know? So I have my ones for tonight all set aside. So these are the ones I'm gonna freeze. I think I said maybe I do about 6. I do 5 or 6 per freezer bag. That's because we have 6 people in our family right now, 2 of which they kind of split one, and then 1 left over just in case someone wants more that night or, you know, whatnot. That's what works for our family right now. 2, 3, 4. So I'll just put like 5 together there. And then I wrap it up in the butcher paper. And then put that into a Ziploc freezer bag, of which I should have written Katsu on it before I did this, but that's all right. Do you have to do this step? Probably not. I just think it like makes sure that the chicken doesn't get the freezer burn and stuff, so I prefer to do it. I've never tested it without, so I don't know how the freezer burn would go without it, but let's do chicken katsu. And that's a meal that I can pull out of the freezer on a different night, and I'll just do the same with the other ones here. Now for the ones for tonight, I test my oil. You can use any oil. I just flick some water in there and see if it sizzles. It is, so it's ready. And then I'm doing like a more full fry tonight. You can do like a shallow fry, and then you need like 5-6 minutes per side. But with this, the whole thing should be submerged, so I can just do kind of 6 minutes total, and it should be ready. So I'll do 2 at a time. Set the timer for 6 minutes. And I have my oven warming too, so that when these are done, I can put them in the warmer while I fry the other ones. So that'll be dinner tonight. While I wait, I am also going to make up like a Asian slaw salad, the one that I showed in my grocery haul. Especially when dinners are so involved, I like having a really simple side. So I'm gonna do like the Asian slaw salad that I can just put together from the kit. And then I have some leftover mashed potatoes and leftover rice in the fridge. So we'll pull those out and people can pick which one they want. I also have some pickled radishes and some pickled onions and stuff that's pretty good with it too that I'll probably pull out. I actually don't make katsu sauce with this. In Asia, obviously, there's like a katsu sauce that you can have, but we just use like Chick-fil-A sauce or whatever sauce the kids want to dip their chicken in instead here. So that's this dinner. Yeah, like I said, it's one of my family's absolute all-time favorite meals. So yes, would highly recommend. I'll try to write the description. I will link in the description the woman who first showed me this recipe. I saw it, I forget where, Instagram maybe. I'm gonna try to find her and link hers in the description, because like obviously you want the original source, so I'll try to find that and get it to you. So done with dinner, and I was able to get dinner made for tonight, so that's one meal, plus I have 4 portions frozen now for later. So that's 5 meals total that I was able to get prepped tonight, which feels pretty good because that's like tonight's dinner plus 1 plus baby meals. Like, feels so good. And it feels just like a productive day because especially after being just down for so long, for a whole week, being able to get a couple of basket stuffers, like a couple of gifts for my daughter's birthday, doing dinner prep, like all that kind of stuff, it just feels so productive, even though my feet hurt so bad and my back's sore. I'm probably gonna be sore tomorrow. I can't wait to lay down. But it still feels like a productive day and I am ready to tackle the week. So that's all for today. See you next time.